Good evening, all of you. Audio, video clear. Today's topic is ratio and proportions. Continuation of what we discussed in the last lecture, percentages and fractions. What we discussed in last class is how to calculate percentages in your mind. Mendel math techniques we learned. And I told you percentage and fraction are the same itself. And percentage and ratio, percentage, fraction, ratio, proportions are also just same thing itself. Same thing expressed in different ways. That's all. So let us continue that discussion itself. For the new students, this is the course for the upcoming UPSC CSAT and also for other exams, other aptitude tests also, CSIR NET, GATE and other exams. So invite your friends to be part of this initiative. Let them know that there is such a course running in this YouTube channel. Okay, so for the new students, more about me, the other courses and other resources that I provide, you can see here. Flashcards for UPSC CSAT and flashcards for other exams are available in my mobile application classes. The link of that is there in the description. And full courses for different exams are available in the application. More about that we will discuss towards the end of the class after the topic is over. 3 resources you can be part of: a website, Telegram channel, WhatsApp group and mobile application classes. Scan these QRs or check the description of the video and check out the other playlist in this channel for learning of aptitude of different exams, and speed maths and Vedic math tricks also are explained in this playlist. So let us start. So this is what we basically discussed in the last class, the connection between percentage and fraction. I hope all of you are clear about it. Connection between percentage and fraction. 1 by 2, 1 by 3 up to 1 by 12 I asked you to learn. If you know that, many of the percentages or many of the things in real life also you can solve it super fast using this technique. So fraction, every fraction there is a corresponding percentage, and every percentage there is a corresponding fraction. So percentage and fraction are connected to each other. Same thing itself is ratio, proportion. In different situation we use it differently, that's all. For example, in this class, if we want to tell in this class, if there is 20 men and 30 women, 20 boys and 30 girls, the ratio of men to women will be how much? Ratio of men to women 20 by 30 hoga na. Matlab fraction mein 20 by 30 itself, in ratio we will say 20 is to 30. That is the standard form of ratio. So boys by girls in this class 20 by 30, fraction mein 20 by 30, ratio mein 20 is to 30. So that is ratio. I hope all of you know that. And the common factors you can delete. Normally when we represent ratio, we delete the common factors and say 2 is to 3. Then what is proportion? For example, same thing, I want to know the boys proportion in the class. A class mein boys ka proportion kitna hai? How much is the proportion of boys in this class? If that is the question, boys divided by boys plus girls, or boys divided by total number of students in the class. So that will be, in this situation, 20 boys, so 20 plus 30, 50 girls. Sorry, 20 plus 30, 50 boys and girls. So 20 by 50, 2 by 5 will be the proportion, or 2 is to 5 will be the proportion. So this is ratio, this is proportion. Or proportion is also nothing but ratio itself, but we are taking ratio out of total there, that's all. So ratio, proportion, the terms are clear, I guess. So it is nothing but fraction itself. For convenience, we use a different term for that. So the percentage techniques we learned in last chapter is applicable in this chapter also in some questions. Okay, so speaking of fraction, as I told, ratio is connected to fraction. Last class we didn't get time to discuss more about fractions. Fractions means P by Q form numbers. There are different types of fractions: proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Mainly 3. There are other fractions also, complex fraction, etc. But for your exam sake, these 3 fractions are enough: proper, improper and mixed fraction. What is a proper fraction? Numerator is equal to or less than the denominator. Numerator means the number on the top and denominator means number on the bottom. So numerator less than or equal to denominator. If numerator is more than denominator, that is not proper fraction. 1 by 2 is proper, 2 by 3 is proper, 19 by 20 is proper, but 21 by 20 is not proper. It's an improper fraction, because improper fraction numerator is greater than. It is not, it cannot be equal to, it should be greater than 4 by 3, 10 by 3, 20 by 19. And in questions, there is a need to convert improper fraction to mixed fraction. Again, last class, this class and next class are base classes for the upcoming chapters also. This technique or this understanding of conversion of improper to mixed fraction is needed in clock problem chapter, in most of the question, data interpretation chapter, and in many other chapters. So whatever I am teaching is not for today's class only, it is for upcoming chapters also. So 4 by 3, 10 by 3, 20 by 9, these numbers can be converted to mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? I will simplify it for you. For example, when you get 1 mark for a question and half mark for the next question, how much marks you got? 1 plus half, 1 and half. Now 1 plus half, we write it as 1 and half. 1 and half does not mean 1 into half, it is 1 plus half. And this 1 and half can also be written as 3 by 2. Now this is called improper fraction notation. This is mixed fraction notation. Are you all understanding? So what you need to do is just do the reverse. Here you know 1 and half, why it is 3 by 2. In number system chapter also I told you, understand numbers in a logical way instead of mugging up the methods. Yeah, there is a method to convert improper to mixed fraction, step by step process. But I will say don't do that. You are better than this. You should not do these steps. As I told 3 by 2, when you look at 3 by 2, what should come in your mind? I always tell this example in number system chapters also, we discuss this example. 3 mangoes you are dividing among 2 people. So what you will do? 2 people are there, first person and the second person. I will give 1 mango to the first person, 1 mango to the second person. So 2 mangoes done. Then when I try to give 1 more mango to each, there is no more 1 more mango. So I gave 1 mango to each, that means quotient is 1. Then what is remaining? 1 mango remaining, that cannot be given in natural numbers to these 2 people. So we can say half mango is remaining. And that is called mixed fraction notation. I know most of you know this, but for those people who have forgotten this or just rot learned this, by hearted this, for those people I am telling this more clearly. Is it clear all of you? So if you want to convert 600 by 11 also, there you may say that it is difficult. 3 by 2 was easy, but 600 by 11 is difficult. No. If you understand division properly, that is also easy. Multiplication is repetitive addition, so is division. What is the meaning of 600 by 11? 600 mangoes. You have 600 mangoes divided among 11 people. So 11 people will get 1 mango each, then 2 mango each, 3 mango each, 10 mango each, that is 110 mango, 20 mango each, that is 220 mango, 30 mango, 330 mango, 40 mango, 440 mango, 50 mango, 550 mango. After that 550 mangoes, 50 mango is already there, 550 mango, there is 50 mango remaining. 550 plus 50 is 600 now. That 50 mango, 550 mangoes have 50 quotient. That 50 mangoes have 4 more quotient in it now. Because that 50 divided by 11, 4, 44 by 11, 4. So 50 plus 4, 54. Then what is remaining? 6 mangoes remaining. That cannot be divided equally. So you are putting 6 by 11. That is 54 and 6 by 11. What I am trying to say is, instead of saying the step by step process, if you understand what is mixed fraction, improper fraction, you can directly say the conversion value. All of you are understanding? So what about this 4 by 3? What will be the mixed fraction notation? 4 mango divided among 3 people. 3 mango divided among 3 people, 1 mango each. Then 1 by 3 mango cannot be divided, so 1 and 1 by 3. 10 by 3, 10 mango, 9 mango divided among 3 people, 3 mango each. Then 1 mango divided among 3 people, 1 by 3. 20 by 19. 19 mango divided among 19 people, 1 mango each. Then 1 mango divided among 19 people, 1 by 19. So that is a corresponding mixed fraction notation. Please learn this in case you don't know this, because this is needed in upcoming chapters. So I hope all of you understood it. These are school math only, but I am just making you unlearn and relearn it properly. That's all. If you already know this relearned way, fine. If you don't know, please unlearn and relearn. So this is clear, I guess. Then another important thing needed for the upcoming chapters also is how to compare fractions. You should know. You can write it as rules also like this, but I will tell you without rules directly how to analyze it. If you have proper idea of numbers, you can easily analyze it yourself. 4 by 10, is it less than 6 by 10 or not? It is very easy. 10, 10, same denominator. So 4 less than 6 is easy. What about 7 by 11 and 7 by 25? 7 is same. The denominator being smaller, the fraction will be larger. No? So you can write it as a theorem, or you already know that. No? More the numerator, more the fraction, less the denominator, less the fraction. But here it was so easy because either the numerator or the denominator was same. Here the denominator was same. Here the numerator was same. What if it is not same, like this? Yeah, here also it is same. Tell me, the first one, this is A, this is B. Which is bigger? Please tell me, which is bigger fraction? Rakhi, answer will be 90 for the question you asked. 90. Try this question, all of you. A or B, which is bigger? So straightforward. Now denominator is same. All of you answer this, please. Super easy, na? 5 by 8. Clearly 5 by 8 is bigger. Then tell me this. Taki, that is the previous topic now that we will discuss later. Now we will finish this in half an hour. We already have lack of time to complete this topic. So 4 by 8 and 5 by 9, how to compare it? A or B, or you mention the value which is bigger, A or B. First one A, second one B. So how to do that? 4 by 8 is easily 1 by 2, na? 4 mango divided among 8 people, everyone will get half mango each. Whether this is more than half or less than half, that way you can understand. Na? 9, half will be 4.5. Out of 9 mangoes, 4.5 mango is half mango, half of the total mangoes. 5 is more than 4.5, so this is clearly bigger than half. So this is bigger than this. So B is bigger. What about this? What about this? All of you try this. This particular technique is most important in data interpretation chapters and other chapters also. Please try it. How to do this? Do this. 23 by 46, half na. 23 mango divided among 46 people. Everyone will get half of the mango. So whether this is bigger than half or less than half, 23 half is, 24 half is 12, 23 half is 11 and half. So 11 and half out of 23 is half. So 12 out of 23 is more than half. This is half, this is more than half. So first one is bigger, na? And what about this? Which is bigger, A or B? Yes, Anya, I do remember you were last year. I think you were attending my sessions in YouTube and in an academy platform. Okay, very good. It is equal. Why it is equal? 12 by 36 easily it is 1 by 3 na? Because 36 1/3 is 12, 48 1/3 is 16. That is how to see it. No need to write cancellation and all. You can directly say 12 by 36. 36 1/3 is 12, 48 1/3 is 16. So they are equal. What about this 13 by 39, 5 by 9, which is bigger? So practice this. This is not something that you don't know, but when you practice this, your speed of analysis will increase, and that will help you in many chapters and in real life also. 13 by 39, when you cancel this will be 1 by 3, or 39's 1/3 is 13. So whether this is less than 1/3 or more than 1/3. For 9, for being 1/3, this should be 3 by 9. Na? So 5 by 9 is more than 1/3. So this is bigger. Second one is bigger. Is it clear, all of you? Please respond. What about this 11 by 36 or 20 by 60? Which is bigger? It will lack of time. I will start explaining. This is 1/3. 36, if it is 12 in the numerator, 12 by 36 is 1/3. 11 by 36 is lesser than that. Na? 12 mango divided among 36 people, everyone will get 1/3 mangoes. But if there are less than 12 mango, everyone will get less than 1/3. Na? It is less than 1/3. So this is bigger. This is bigger. So hope all of you are understanding. This understanding will help you to do this question. All of you try this question. After this, I will show you proper ratio proportion question. Today's topic, even if I mention ratio proportion, as I told, ratio proportion are connected to fraction. The things we didn't discuss in last class also I have explained. Consider last lecture and this lecture as continuous lectures. I mean the topics which are interconnected itself. So try this. Give you 1 minute, all of you try. And those of you feel that the session is useful, do hit the like button and do let me know what you are feeling about this session. All of you try. Okay, Sanya. So good to hear. You're doing PhD, I guess. Very good. All the best. Yeah, same here, Sanya. All the best. Okay, so this question, any answers? Due to lack of time, I will start explaining. Which one of the following will have the minimum change in its value if 5 is added to both numerator and the denominator of the fractions? 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6. This question can be done in two ways. 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6. One is, you can write 2 by 3's value is how much? 2 by 3, in the previous class I told you, 1/3 is 66.66%. So 2/3 will be 1/3 is 33.33%. 2/3 will be 66.66%. So 66.66%, if you divide, percentage means divided by 100, that is 0.667. Likewise, you can write each value, but that is very time consuming. Na? This is one way of doing it. Finding 2 by 3 value, then adding numerator and denominator by 5. What is that value? Then find the difference of it. For each option, you have to do this. But that is very time consuming. Observing pattern is a very important aspect of mathematics. Or mathematics in the form that you are seeing now have developed mainly because many people started, or mathematicians started observing patterns. So here also, if you observe the patterns, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6, these four fractions have a common idea. Their numerator and denominator have just a difference of 1. Numerator plus 1 is denominator. The difference between numerator and denominator is just 1. So that means now you just have to know when the numbers are larger or numbers are smaller, that is when minimum change happens. So 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5, 5 by 6 are very close that it is not very easily observable. So let us take an example 1000 and 1001 which also satisfies the property that numerator plus 1. In that case, if you are adding 5, what will happen? 1005 by 1006. Compare it with this 2 by 3. To the 2 by 3, if you are adding 5 in the numerator and denominator, you will get 7 by 8. 7 by 8, if you remember in the last class I told you 1 by 8 is 12.5%. Multiplying that by 7, you will get 87.5%. This is 87.5%. 2 by 3 was 66.66%. So the change is more than 20% now. But in the case of 1000 by 1001, when you look at it itself, you should understand that that is very closer to 1 or 100%. Because 1000 by 1001, 1000 is also a very large number. 1001, we are just adding a small 1 to that. So it is almost 100%. And if you are adding 5 also, it is still almost 100% itself. Are you all understanding this idea? The change is so minimal. So what is your general observation or what is the pattern that you have identified? When the difference between numerator and denominator is same, higher the number, the value will be closer to 1. So adding a constant also, it will be closer to 1 itself. Closer to 1 means 100% means 1. In person we say 100. In numerals we say 1. Smaller the number, the difference will be larger. Are you getting this point? That is enough to say that minimal change will be for the largest numbers. 5 and 6 are the largest number here. So option D is the answer. That is a shortcut way of doing it. For that you should have that idea of percentage and fraction I taught you last class. Okay, now let us see proper ratio proportion based question itself. All of you try this please. Try this. Any answers? No answers? Okay, I'll start explaining. A sum of 2500 rupees is distributed among XYZ in the ratio 1 by 2 to 3 by 4 is to 5 by 6. What is the difference between maximum share and minimum share? So 1 by 2 is to 3 by 4 is to 5 by 6. That is not a neat fraction. So let us try to make it neat. How you can do it? You can multiply by a constant number because that will not change the fraction. I will explain why. For example, I started with the example of this class boys to girls ratio. If it is 2 by 3, if you multiply the number by 10, then also the ratio is 20 by 30. That is same as 2 by 3 itself. So multiplying by a common number, all the numbers, if you are multiplying by a common number, there won't be any difference at all in the ratio. So 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 6. It's a fraction ratio. You want to make it into a ratio of natural numbers. That is why you have to cancel this 2 and 4 and 6. The easiest way to cancel that is a common multiple of 2 and 4 and 6. By that you can multiply it with. Or the least common multiple, LCM, we discussed in the last class. I mean 3-4 lectures before. The LCM of 2, 4, 6 is 12. So I am multiplying all numbers by 12. That is 12 by 2 if you multiply. 12 into 3 by 4, 12 into 5 by 6. That is 6 is 2, 9 is 2, 10. All of you understood this. This ratio is same as 6 is to 9 is to 10. This step is clear or not? Please respond. Neha, yes, this course is definitely useful for CSIR NET exam also. The same type questions were asked in CSIR and GATE also. I'm taking PYQs from UPSC, but for other exam also, many similar questions are asked. Joha, I think audio is fine. I am checking in my phone. Okay, so 6 is to 9 is to 10. 6 is to 9 is to 10 means if 6m is the value of the first person, 9m will be the second person's value and 10m will be the third person value. I am putting m just to understand. Or if you don't want to put this m and do like this, another way I will tell you. 6 is to 9 is to 10 means if x gets 6 rupee, y should get 9 rupee, z should get 10 rupee. But 6 plus 9 plus 10 rupee is how much? 25 rupee only. But the sum is not 25, it is 2500. It is 2500. As it is 2500, you will get 25 only by adding this. So, you have to multiply by 100 to get the exact value. Because instead of 25, I need 2500. So, I get that 600, 900, 1000 is the value. If you are able to do that, you can skip these steps. Skip this step, this step, this step, this step, this step. I don't know whether you are understanding this. Please respond. I hope all of you understood till 6, 9, 10. 6, 9, 10 added is 25. Like x is having 6 rupee means y 9 rupee and z 10 rupee. But adding all that you will get 25 rupee only. But the question says it is not 25 rupee. It should be 2500 rupee. So this is multiplied by 100 means this and this should be multiplied by 100. And that will be the exact value of x and y and z. Now tell maximum share, minimum share difference. Maximum share is of z and minimum share is of x. 1000 minus 600, 400 is the answer. Super easy, na? If you want to write steps, you can write steps like this. Not wrong, but it is time consuming. That is a proper ratio question. Ratio questions were asked. More questions. This question you can try as homework. This type of questions are common in all competitive exams. And this same type question was there in your NCERT textbook. 9th, 10th class NCERT textbook. These questions were there. This was asked many times. That's why I'm saying don't think that these exams are very tough. Whether it is UPSC CSAT or other exams, tough questions are there. But easy questions will be there. All questions won't be tough. By practicing, you will get that idea which is the easy question, which is the difficult question. So, this question also you can try as home. This is a very good question. Yes, Ashwin, one more question we will discuss. This question we will discuss. Try this super fast. Okay, Samia. More lectures on. Okay, those of you who want to learn more of these, lectures of this chapter or any chapter, my other playlist you can check. Other playlist you may see other exam names, but that is okay. because if the same chapter is there, you can see that those questions are good for your learning and practice, because the exams I am dealing with, more or less many chapters are similar, only few chapters are different. But when it comes to bank exam, SSC exams, the patterns are different. Till now, bank exam, SSC exam, exact pattern lectures we haven't started here. We'll be starting in the future. But whatever playlists are available now for your extra learning of any particular topic, check out that other playlist videos also. Exactly, Shri. LCM you can always multiply. If it is fraction ratio, you can always multiply by LCM. Again, it is not mandatory that you have to multiply with LCM only. You can multiply by any other common multiple. LCM will be the easiest to multiply, that's all. LCM will be the easiest to multiply. Try this question. Okay, start explaining. Anyone got an answer? Ashwin, in the LCM HCF chapter, I have told that, na? You have attended that session, or you have doubts on that after that also? LCM HCF batch. Yeah, from Monday onwards, DIS students, we will have classes from Monday onwards. Classroom coaching classes itself will be there. There I will try to clarify these common doubts that you have regarding how to do arithmetic faster or LCM faster, those things. In the class, just remind me. I will try to add those in the PPTs also if possible. Okay, so I'll explain. Some of you got an answer. Let's see whether it is right. So the question says a student appeared in 6 papers. The maximum marks are the same for each paper. His marks in these papers are in the proportion 5:6:7:8:9:10. Means 5 mark for the first paper means 6 mark for second. Then 7 for 8 third, 8 for 9 fourth, 9 for fifth, and 10 for sixth subject or sixth paper. But if 5 then 6, that is what I told. We don't know whether it is 5. So we can call it 5m or 5x. Then this will be 6x. Then this will be 7x, 8x, 9x, 10x. That is clear, na? Writing it mathematically like this. Then adding all this, you will get the total mark, na? But in terms of x, that is 45x, you will get total marks scored. About total marks scored, it is told that it is 60% mark. We don't know what is the mark in each subject. So I am taking an example. Let 100 be the mark in each subject, because that is an easy example to start with. 100 for each subject means 6 subjects, 600 mark, na? And he scored 60% mark means he scored 60% of 600. Now comes the mental math trick that you learned yesterday. 60% of 600, how to find it? 50% is 300. 10% is 60, so it is 360. All of you are understanding 360. So 360 is the mark he scored if it is out of 600. And that is equal to 45x, we can say. Because when you add up these marks, that is equal to 45x. And that from that you can find the value of x now. You can find the value of x, that is 8. X is 8. That means you can individually find each of these marks. Individually find each of these marks. 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x, multiplying x, putting x equal to 8, you will get each of these marks. Now what is the final question? So out of 100, if the total mark is 100, this is the individual mark for each of the papers. Then how many number of papers did he score less than 60% of the maximum mark? Out of 100, 60% means 60 mark. Below 60, how many papers he scored? Out of 100, 40, 48, 56 are below 60, na? So 3 papers. So 3 is the answer. Yeah, understanding the meaning of the question is the only tricky part. Is it clear? This was a CSAT 2021 question. Why I am telling that, please check out my other playlist if you want to practice more. Same question was repeated in a CSIR exam also in 2023. You just see the same question itself, na? 60% itself, that also they haven't changed. Only thing they have changed is instead of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or what was the value? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here instead they have replaced it by 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So take it as a practice question. In the practice worksheet, I will add this. Those of you are new to this classes, every day we publish 10 practice questions on this topic. That is available in our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description of this video. So this question is dicto same as previous question. You can try it. Dicto same means, yeah, only difference is this thing as I told. This is why I'm saying you can use these practice questions for different exams. So I hope this is clear. If there is any doubts, please ask. Otherwise, today we can conclude. Yeah, the lecture is over. So if you have doubt, you can ask. And CSIR NET aspirants, once again reminding, your full-length course is available in the mobile app Christy's classes. It's a complete course with 55 recorded video, complete theory, previous year questions of the last many years, online study material, 100 flashcards, 50 topic wise PDF, 50 practice worksheets, and test series is part of this course. The language of the course will be Hindi and English mixed, and it can be accessed in laptop and mobile. You can download the mobile application Christy's classes for more detail, or check the description of the video for the link of the mobile application also. And those of you who don't want to join the paid course, free courses or free lectures or free resources you can get daily through our platforms, the website christyvarghese.in, and Telegram, WhatsApp, and mobile application classes. So that's it. Let's conclude then. Meet you all in the next class. Okay, so do share this playlist to maximum people. As I always tell, do support this initiative, because for me that is a problem. I announce a course, but after a point of time when students number is not as much as I expect, the energy level will be lesser. So don't keep up my energy level by bringing more and more students to this initiative. Yeah, I know that majority students are watching us recording, but in live classes, if more people are there, that will be a little more energetic for educators. That is why, if possible, attend the live sessions itself. Those who cannot attend the live session, definitely recordings are available. You can share the recorded video link also to your friends who cannot attend live session. Okay, so that's it. Let's conclude for today. See you all on the next class. Have a good night. Take care. But there is no other doubts, right? Yeah, welcome all of you. Welcome all of you. See you all on the next class.